Open your refrigerator and pull out the bottom crisper drawer. If you find a puddle underneath it, the obvious explanation is usually a leaking bottle or wet vegetables. So you wipe the compartment dry, put everything back, and forget about it. Then the water returns. Sometimes it freezes into a thin sheet of ice. Sometimes it develops an odor. And sometimes it escapes onto the kitchen floor even though no container inside is leaking. The water may be coming from the refrigerator itself, but not necessarily because anything is broken. Most frost-free refrigerators quietly melt frost from their cooling coils during normal operation. That water should enter a hidden defrost drain, travel down a tube, and reach a pan near the bottom of the appliance, where heat helps it evaporate. The part most owners never see is the defrost drain. Depending on the model, it may be behind an interior panel, below the evaporator, or near a channel at the rear of the compartment. When that tiny route becomes blocked, every defrost cycle sends more water toward a drain that can no longer carry it away. The blockage does not need to be dramatic. A food crumb, a film of residue, a piece of packaging, or a small plug of ice may be enough. Water backs up, follows the easiest path, and appears beneath the drawers. If the freezer is above or below the refrigerator compartment, the same problem may first reveal itself as a hard layer of ice on the freezer floor. That creates an important clue. A one-time puddle could still be a spill. Water that reappears in the same place after being dried deserves investigation. Ice returning after removal is another clue. A musty smell near the bottom of the cabinet may indicate standing water or residue, although odor alone does not prove that the drain is blocked. Before touching anything, disconnect power and protect the food. Then locate the model number and consult the appliance manual. This matters because refrigerators are not assembled alike. On one model, the drain entrance may be accessible after removing drawers. On another, reaching it may require taking off an evaporator cover containing wiring, a fan, sensors, or fragile clips. If the manufacturer provides a homeowner procedure, remove only the parts it specifies. Clear, loose, visible debris gently. Some manufacturers recommend flushing an accessible block drain with warm water. Warm means warm, not boiling. Boiling water can damage plastic parts, and a knife, screwdriver, or metal wire can puncture a tube or injure hidden components. Never attack ice with a sharp object. But the opening is only the beginning of the route. A drain can look clear at the top while the tube remains restricted farther down. Pouring more water into it without knowing where that water is going may simply enlarge the puddle. If the manual does not identify a safe flushing procedure, or the water refuses to drain freely, stop there and arrange service. The other end of the system is the drip pan beneath or behind the refrigerator. On many models, normal defrost water collects there and evaporates. The pan may be fixed in place, difficult to reach, or positioned near hot and electrical components. If your manual shows that it is safely removable, inspect it for debris, cracks, or overflow and clean it only as directed. If access requires removing a machine compartment cover, leave that work to a qualified technician. A blocked defrost drain is not the only possible source of water. A refrigerator with a dispenser or ice maker can leak from a supply line, connection, filter housing, or ice-making system. Condensation can form when a door is left open or a gasket fails to seal. An appliance that is not level may also drain incorrectly, and water appearing behind the refrigerator points toward a different source than water trapped beneath the crisper drawers. After the area has been dried, watch where the moisture returns. Check for damaged door seals, packages preventing the door from closing, frost around air passages, and visible drips near the water filter. If several symptoms appear together, heavy recurring ice, unusual fan noise, poor cooling, or a growing floor leak, the hidden drain may be only part of the problem. That tiny hole is easy to ignore because, when it works, you never see what it carries away. But when water repeatedly appears beneath the drawers, the refrigerator is leaving a trail. Follow that trail before replacing parts or pouring chemicals inside. Confirm the source, use the instructions for the exact model, and treat a drain that freezes or blocks again as evidence of a deeper fault, not a puddle that merely needs another towel.